Right at the crack of midnight.
Right? It is Nino Juan here. It is Nino Juan. And we are playing Xenoblade Chronicles 3 tonight. I would have been on about 20 minutes ago, except apparently my brand new capture card, it doesn't like its pass-through. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So essentially what I have to do is I'm actually playing it through OBS. And I have my chat and everything on one monitor over there. And then on the main monitor, I just have it popped out, you know, kind of the properties window. So I'm still just kind of playing it through OBS, but kind of cheating a split screen thing. So I can actually get the display another couple inches larger. So I don't have my pretty full screen pass through, but yeah. All right.
You're starting a brand new game?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I have started a game, but I'm barely into. Like, I got through the prologue, but I'm barely into the first chapter.
Don't try to stop us! This colony's with me on this job. Ha!
Eat it!
Right! I'll keep up the attack!
Smooth as always, Noah.
Ha! Extra!
Eat it!
Ground! We've got them pinned down! Nothing showing.
Well, they were no match for us.
Right. Let's push on.
So, yeah, so like I said, I barely got through the first chapter, or the prologue chapter. I am now technically in the first chapter.
I'll whack 'em good! Come here! I got something for you! Thanks!
Got this, hot stuff.
No! Enemy's broken away from me! Crush out! Come here! I got something for you! Thanks! Ha!
Cowardly!
Extra!
Get Noah! Got it!
So yeah, so far this game, I've been really appreciating it.
Break! Topple!
So, so have your stream hold up.
Extra! Uppercut!
Wait,
It's all coming
but
together!
I'm still fighting. It's a three-person party.
Three-person party right now.
Cowardly!
Oh, no. The enemies are people in the enemies.
Very nice.
Extra!
So yeah,
Ground beat!
so the combat is very similar
I'll keep
to the other Xenoblade games.
When's the battle happening?
One of the
I have
big
no context for.
right. So it's kind of like MMO. It's kind of like MMO combat, where you have an auto attack, and then you have arts that charge up, and then you can use them. Then they go on cooldown. So like right here. Oh yuck! Yeah, that is one thing about doing it this way is that the
I don't want to do
video
this,
quality on
but you're
mine
in our way!
but
Come on! Enemy's
willing to
broken away
suffer
from me!
quasi-poor
Come here!
video
I got
quality.
something for you!
Thanks for the support!
So anyway, so the two big mechanics here is that I have my arts on the lower right corner, and then there's positionals, like right here. I did a positional attack where if I do the back attack, I increase my damage. Then if you see on the lower right hand corner,
Cowardly!
there is a
Ground beat!
oh, come on, it's now.
I could have handled that on my own!
So,
When's the battle happening?
so you have like a master art that charges up and it deals like a crap load of damage, but you have to connect with a certain amount of arts before you can actually use that move. So one
This is something decent,
major
right?
difference between this game and Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is the fact that you can completely abuse movement and positionals in order to get more auto attacks in. They completely fixed that in terms of, like, you know, patch the bug, so to speak, so you can't do that on this one. So combat is overall
Not a bug, it's a feature.
Right. Yeah, the overall combat is a little bit slower in this one right now, but I'm pretty sure Anel is going to break it very quickly.
Yeah.
So essentially, what the story is there are two
What are these things?
major powers that are continuously at war with each
There are
other.
no pilots inside.
And if they're
They're
at war with
automatons.
each other, each person they kill feeds that particular
Come here. I got something for you.
feeds that
You're a
particular
lifesaver.
side, what's called a dragon.
You could try a little harder. You're on fire, lad. Break. Topple.
So
Only one of the two characters.
yes, I am only controlling one of the three characters in the party.
Ground.
Are you switch between characters that you control, or
Eventually, I understand that you should be able to, but not yet. I haven't unlocked that yet.
Brute heal.
Enemies
and
broken
so
away from me.
the two that you're not controlling, are they
Cheers, you're dead.
you give them orders? They
Go. Uppercut.
like control the system.
Good for you. Crush ya.
This,
No.
that.
No, so what I have is you can see kind of I can pull up this this tactics area, and then I can have
Okay.
them, like I can give them like very basic commands,
Get to physical and try to eat.
Okay.
Do as you prefer.
like I can tell them to do.
Try to eat. Do as you prefer.
So like right here, I'm gonna do a combo. So if I go right here, I'm at the side, I'm gonna do what's called a break, and then my tank is gonna do a combo.
I could have handled that on my own.
So, when's the battle
In
happening?
oh, hold up. I got the misses. Oh. All right, guys. I got daddy duty. Excuse me. I got daddy duty, so I will be back.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, we already went
Well,
there.
I mean, it's nice to know that you're willing to threaten yourself on your kid's behalf because I would assume they love you,
Well, in theory,
or maybe
they
not
do.
right this second.
Well, in theory, they do. Let's just say if I get called in one more time, oh, they're really not going to like me. They're really not going to like me.
Now, speaking as someone who is not a parent,
Right?
and it can only go off of vague memories of when I was a child myself with my siblings,
Right.
is is it usually just one child or the other, or once one gets going, the other feeds off their sibling, so that they're both in need of um,
Correction.
uh, correction? Yeah, there we go. That would be a good word for it.
Yes. So, okay. So the way, you know what, we're gonna take that off, and we're gonna use our main window of OBS, and then we're actually gonna get rid of that. There you go. We can shift that over. Okay, that's actually gonna look a little bit better. All right, we're gonna use that. We're gonna use this setup. Okay, hold up. Let's get back to our stream. Okay, so the way it typically works is daughter number 2 continuously claims that she cannot get to bed very quickly or go to sleep very quickly because, quote, it's boring. So she claims because it's boring, she can't go to bed. So then she starts hemming and hawing and hemming and hawing. And then that causes daughter number 1 to become consternated and annoyed that daughter number 2 will not shut up. So then daughter number 1 winds up calling daughter number 2 a name. Like today, she was the whole thing was precipitated because daughter number 1 called daughter number 2 a weirdo. And of course, in a 6-year-old's head, being called a weirdo is the only thing worse than that is death.
Don't try to stop us. Never a dull moment, eh?
So then they start running in.
I got something for you. You're a lifesaver. Uppercut.
Yeah.
What's always fun
Ground
is when I start going in. Girls, stop it. Keep your voice down.
We could have avoided
Trust
that.
me, if Reed's not up already,
When's the battle happening?
he'll be fine. Because it's all about thou shalt not wake the burrito. But yeah, no,
Well, I mean, at this point, if Reed wakes up, it is not your fault.
well, here's
If
the
Reed
thing,
wakes
though.
up, it is your daughter's fault.
Yes, but here's the thing, though. The burrito was awake at 3:50 this morning.
I don't want to do
And
this.
knocking on
But
his
you're in our
door, and
way.
he's just like,
Leave it to me. I'll have them crying by the end.
hey, why don't you
Come here. I
get
got
me out of
something
bed?
for you. Thanks.
Because it's
Cheers,
like,
but you're not doing that.
Hey, you barely messed anything up today.
Extra. Crush out. Ground
which is
speed.
pretty much
Coming
why
together.
I didn't do my cycle workout this morning. Because I was woken up early, and I was just tired to 5 o'clock workout.
That was over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Don't try to stop us.
This one looking at me funny. Hey, you! Power ring!
Come here. I got something for you. You're a lifesaver. Uppercut.
Here, I'm gonna do a full combo here. You do great.
Top head.
Top
Right
one.
here. You're on fire, lad.
So
Ground
each
beat.
part of the
Coming
combo,
together.
there's one more part of the combo called
Hey,
burst.
right here.
But
You're
I don't
on
have a
fire,
burst
lad.
attached. Just
Extra. I could handle that on my own.
So,
So,
when's the battle
essentially
happening.
your whole mission, you know, kind of your whole
Sweet, let's poke
big
around.
thing with combat is that you want to get them toppled and dazed as soon as possible because number one, they can't hit you if they're toppled, toppled or dazed.
Yeah.
And then number two, you get a damage multiplier popped on to your attacks. So, and each part of the combo, you get more. So break, you get an increase in damage. Topple, more increase. So, you get more and more damage
Is that
as
it?
as you continue to go higher and higher.
Very nice. Alright, so you're saying different nations
Damn it!
of peoples, the monsters,
Fighting both of 'em.
outfits.
That's gonna be a tough break.
One
But
side
what did I
kills the
expect?
other
Hey, it's Van
side,
Damme!
then-
I'm sorry, it's
They'll
Van
do
Damme.
just about anything.
This is
for
the
our
same
precious
voice actor as a
Ouroboros
character
stone.
in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So yes, you are continuing. You are locked in an eternal war with another major nation. There's a bunch of other minor nations.
That's the last of the automatons!
But there's
We
two
won't
major
last
nations
long.
that are continuously in battle.
battle unit's still
And
Go! Save yourself!
so each time you
Get
kill a
that
person,
stone
you
to
kind
the
of see
city!
little red things floating up.
Zulu!
That's like their life
Yeah.
force. And then their life force goes in and feeds what's called a dragon claw. And the dragon claw is an actual part of the lore in this game. Because it helps
In the
kinda-
game or the series?
No, in the game. Not in the series.
Okay.
No. And in other games, life and death are kind of represented a little bit differently.
Sorry,
So you'll probably see
I should have been more
you'll probably see a
No,
music here. But so
I interrupt you. So their life force goes to the dragon clock.
yeah, and the dragon claw kind of ultimately powers the town. So this whole kind of ecosystem, you know, this whole system is based off of these two sides continuously killing each other. So it's kind of interesting
Okay,
at this point.
There it is. The ether
So
source.
basically, the
First there was
electricity
those
to run your
automatons.
town is
Now another unknown weapon.
generated by
What
the
in the
death of
flames
enemies.
are we even
It's a part of
fighting?
it.
No,
There's
not just us.
I'm
Agnes too.
still trying to grasp everything that's going on with this game because it's all thrown at
So
you
you made it
really
this
fast.
far. It'll have to be here.
So that's a part of it. And I know that
Noah,
the more
look.
creatures you kill, whether
Is
it's
that
people
a
or
man?
animals,
He's no Agnian
you
soldier.
feed more of the dragon
is he?
claw. And with more on
Was
the
he controlling
dragon
those
claw,
automatons, maybe?
You're able to get some like combat buffs and stuff like that. So it isn't all people. It's just like killing stuff. But like I said, there's a lot going on in this game so far. I don't fully understand everything.
But is there a significant between the factions? So that one is
Kavesi troops.
Stitches and the other is Star
3 of them.
Stitches.
It seems we are just about the only
I
ones
think
left.
that's about it for now. Because like
And
in,
there's our objective.
in the first Xenoblade Chronicles, you had the Homs and you had
Yeah.
the Machina.
We'll have to fight.
So one was like a
Mia?
pure quasi
Got
pure
it.
android race. The other one was like a human type race.
Okay.
In this one, everyone seems to be human-esque.
Come here! I got something for you! Thanks! No! Enemy's broken away from me!
Come on.
Come here! I got something for you! No! Enemy's broken away from me! No! Enemy's broken away! Come here! I got something for you!
Now,
Cheers,
you
you're
have a
dead.
party of 3.
No!
Now,
Enemy's
will-
broken away from me!
since
I'll
we're
show you!
still
Come here! I got something
Alright,
for you!
so I apologize if my questions are detracting from the game, but I you know, for someone completely new to the series, I'm just like it could help to get a perspective on it for your tens and tens of
These kids are going to end up
viewers.
stealing each other's life force.
Come on, Van
And me,
Damme.
I've robbed them even of that kindness.
So let's go. So, like, according to what I understand, you are a
Pull out a
elite-
swing. You're way too
You're
slow.
like an elite member
He blocked it?
of
No
the
way!
Science faction. And then
Yeah.
you're supposed
For
to
little
fight
munchkin.
another
Sure packs a real wallet.
faction of the other country, and then you wind up working together somehow. And I'm pretty certain these three that I'm fighting right now.
How many of those cards does this geek
Are
got?
the other
There's no escape.
under 6-person
When my
party?
Mondo have you.
Maybe. Apparently
follow
you're
you to
supposed
the
get
ends
more
of the
hero
world.
subs via DLC. And
Fuck that!
you know, maybe
Why
there's
don't you
gonna be a
back
couple
off?
more that I will pick up over the course of
How
the,
did you fool my Mondo?
Creep.
over the course
Try
of the
following
game.
that.
I just don't know it. Like, there's a lot that I don't know about this game so far.
These
But
guys
the way that I play
tough.
these I
Hate to
played the
say
other
it, but I
Xenoblades.
think you're right.
It's gonna
These
take
are no
me a while to
grunts.
get through this game.
That gear. Special forces?
Yeah, defo. That'll be why they've got an
So-
off-seer with them.
Well, so are we. Even Stevens, right?
Makes sense with what
How could she react so quickly?
party member
Can't seem to hit her.
prior.
It is definitely possible, because they did that in Xenoblade 2.
What?
You have the
What's that
option
sound?
of doing special challenge battles, and you can pick up Shulk and Fiora
She's so
from
fast.
Xenoblade 2,
And yet,
and you can
her
pick up
moves are
Xenoblade,
really
the first
simple.
Xenoblade,
it's almost
and you can also
like they have a rhythm.
you can also pick up.
The agony and off-seeing tune. I know how that goes.
What do you think? You can pick up
One,
what's her face?
2,
One of the main
three,
female
4,
characters from
one,
Xenoblade Chronicles X.
2, 3.
Okay.
So it is very much so possible.
He's not even looking at me.
And also,
2, 3,
yeah, I want to get through this cutscene.
4,
This is going to be a bit.
1,
So
2.
He hit me.
He hit me.
Why you?
Hang on. The fighting stopped. When did that... At this rate, one of us is going to get killed. No. Maybe both of us will. Something strange is going on. We shouldn't be fighting like this. We should run. Run.
Run?
Was it me who just said that? What is
Run.
this? There's no time to think.
Run,
I
Luke.
have to trust my gut. This is all too real. I hope I'll be able to get through to her. You're an Oxia from Agnes, right?
What the?
So you are then. Why are you fighting me?
As if you can talk. You're the ones attacking us. What, too scared to fight now? Too late.
It's not to do with fear. It's that sound. You can hear it too. I know you can.
We're fighting because there are enemies to kill. You think we'll just let you go?
This is bad. At this rate. Is that all you have to say, Agnes? I'm telling you!
Enough! I'm telling you that you're full of it! Take that!
missing
Do I
thrusts.
really have to kill her? But she's so fast. If I lose focus for a second, I'm done for.
These Kavesi officers. I thought they were just window dressing, but he's different. And there's his sword. What's up with that?
Huh? What's that?
Is that the
Oh, I see. I suppose this is the reason I'm here then, eh? Guess this is what they call fate. Fine then. Time for Guernica Van Dam to make an entrance.
Wait, his name is seriously Van Damme? You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah,
What the?
it is.
What do you
Well,
all think you're doing?
I'm not kidding.
Why the
Well,
fighting?
because like I said,
guy
the guy
saying?
who voices
Just
this character
why?
voiced another character in
Answer
Xenoblade
me!
Chronicles 2 named Van Damme.
What do you mean, why? If I see an
Okay.
enemy, I fight. So
Well,
don't
you know, Final
you
Fantasy has said
interfere!
have
Pull the
Van
wool
Damme.
from your eyes, kid. Think
Well,
about
Van
your
Damme in the
real
other game
target.
kinda got killed.
That thing. And me. Now
Hey,
you
and
just have
Sid
your little
in all the
scrap.
different Final Fantasy
Do you have
iterations
any
are
idea
not the exact same
who the
character.
real enemy is? It's over! Now, is that all you need to fight? Truly? That's all?
Of course. Countless comrades have lost their lives thanks to this filth.
Oh, really now?
No,
I
that-
could say
that
the
one
exact
character
same
actually
thing.
controls the little card things. He
What do you think
totally
it's like
looks
for
like
us?
Joker from Persona
Losing
5
friend
except with a
after
little
friend. You steal everything from us.
You think we're even just because both sides do some killing?
What? You
What
mean
good's
one
filling up
anime
these flickering crops
character
in our
takes
eyes?
the-
It'll never
uh,
replace the friends we've lost.
takes
That's why.
We aren't fighting because we want to.
One
We're
anime
not.
character looks similar to another anime character?
We can see our lives
Shocking.
written before our eyes. Fighting is all we have. Is it any wonder we lose loved ones? Or have to take them from others? All of us. We have to fight so we can go on living. Just who decided that this was how it should be? If I knew who they were or where I'd...
I know who they are. You'll what? You're an off-seer, eh? I guess I can trust you with this. You better listen up now, because the face of your real enemy is...
Oh, and he did. Oh no, Van Damme got Van Damned. Darn it. I knew it was too good to be true.
Mwamba!
Not Mwamba.
No, I messed up.
Ooh. Ooh, that'd be creepy.
Mio! Help me, Mio!
Hacked!
My blade! What the...
It's an orc.
Mwamba! What is that thing?
Never seen anything like it before.
Looks like stopping.
Uni!
Back on.
Uni! What's wrong? What is it? Seen that thing before?
No, how could I have?
Noah? No, never. This is no normal creature. It's something else.
Don't go stopping on my account. Get back to killing each other. Come on.
Come
I thought
on.
that was your whole
Kill each other.
raison d'etre.
It's speaking!
Mobius.
What's wrong? Too worried about your buddies to fight? Can't have that. All right.
Mwamba! You scum!
Oh, wow. This is some entertainment.
Boy.
Too Rival factions murdering each other over one little rock. Well, your objective is staring you in the face. Try and take it. Cause you'll be dead before you can lay a finger on it.
I like this guy.
Don't you just love it? Don't you want to savor it?
This is a great villain. I like
Sweet
this guy.
taste of a life cut short.
You mother! Wait! Lance! Uni!
You killed her! Mimi!
Sparks!
What about Van Damme? Ah, Van Damme!
Yes.
He's not dead. Van Damme be Van Damme.
He died. He died in the cutscene.
No, he just popped the mech. And he just totally beat that guy in the face with the mech. Now that is what I call
What did I expect? That's about
all we need to be more heavy metal is hot bikini-clad dates.
Hell of a throwing arm.
It is
But you know-
JRPG, so
Oh,
Right.
I ain't
I would think
But you do know weapons, right? The old heavy metal anime from like the 1980s. I've never seen it. I've only seen cover art for it. It's always got like some hot bikini-clad babe
Leave him
with like
alone.
a gigantic sword or something like that. I don't know.
Let him go!
Don't get on your high horse. You're nothing more than a rat.
That's right.
You've got a real death wish.
Yeah, you're gonna be
Maybe
like,
I'll take care of you first.
Yeah, level 10. Oh no, level 10.
I got something for you. You're a lifesaver.
Come on now!
Eat this! Let me give you a taste.
How about this?
Give it up!
Right?
But they don't
Nothing going.
fight someone dead, right? Yeah. They taunt.
Give it up!
They taunt you. And fight.
Right?
One of their taunts is,
Nothing going.
inside every hero. Free. I'll free you soon, don't worry.
I'll show you. All coming together. Give it up!
I love it. I've been countering this guy mercilessly. I've had like 0 issues with it. So I'm gonna finish with battle. Get in the cutscene that room's gonna be like panting heavily. Oh no, we just can't beat this guy. I was like, I don't know, I was doing a pretty good job before.
Thanks for that. If you're done thanking me, maybe you could get up. We have to beat him together or we're dead in the mud.
Get out the way. You're just slowing me down. The nerve on this guy.
That's right, Van Damme. You keep going, Van Damme.
start working.
What?
Well, all else fails, beat on it.
If you don't start up soon, those kids and the world. That's what I'm talking about. Looks like it wasn't all for nothing.
One down. Good start. Two for one.
It's not over yet!
Well, I'm gonna have an out-of-body experience.
An Officer? Really? Miami? This is all such a waste. Mio, is that why you're here? For recognition? Mio, I was just looking for a training partner. You've nothing to apologize. Mio, Sana, take this. I'm giving you my whole self. So please, live life in my state.
For now, just run! Run with all the breath you have! We can take care of ourselves! Stop crying, lads! It won't change anything!
Big mech. So the other big update
did
in
I
this
just
game is that you
do?
have the ability to
What?
combine with one other
This
party
hand.
member into a mech.
Is it mine?
And that's what we're seeing right now.
Huh?
Right now?
How are you inside me? Inside?
Right now.
Right now.
Hold on.
I'm right
Are
now.
we-
You're probably another second or two. Evangelion, arise!
Well, you sure catch on quick. So, you've got yourselves an interlink going, huh? Guess I've got to give the old fool crew its due.
Interlink?
Well, whatever. That form you just merged into, it's called Ouroboros. See it out into your skulls.
Okay.
Ouroboros.
Me and Mobius. We look a bit alike, don't we? When Kellis and Agnes come together in unity, you're practically one step away from being on the same level as us.
So we're
One being.
To put it bluntly, you're failures. Fact is, the two of us are mortal enemies.
Enemies.
You got the picture? No further questions? Then let's get back on the dance floor.
Nothing going.
Oh, did it... What's that?
Let me get this! I'll show you. I'm going in.
Unstoppable spear!
Nothing going. Give it up. Let me give you a taste.
Alright, things are getting good.
Going in.
How about this?
Oh, the interlink is powerful, but my gosh, it's slow and shit on.
Pretty good. Well, what a tough one.
But you
Enough.
have
We'll say I lost this one, yeah?
party.
Who is he talking to? No idea.
Does that mean that you would be able to potentially have 3
Got a parting
next
gift for you. Don't worry, there's plenty to go round.
each of those 6 people fused?
As far as I understand, yes. Exactly how it all works, I don't know yet.
Okay.
The bat said no.
And now the whole world will be your enemy. I wonder how your lives will turn out. I'll enjoy watching you.
Okay, bye.
Who in there? Who even was that?
Noah?
Was that you guys just now?
Hey,
Mia.
Logicals.
What's happening here? What's going on?
I don't...
Hold it right there. You guys, put away your weapons.
Come on, let's keep Van Damme alive this
You
time
are-
around, can't
You're
we?
not enemies. Now.
We're not?
Then
Crazy talk.
Don't worry, that was just my pancreas.
Just a flesh wound.
Thanks.
Yeah, I don't know enough yet.
his skin's all wrinkled.
Yeah.
He's kind of dying.
It's called getting old, this.
Old.
Well,
What is this
must be your first time, huh?
Oh, by the
Seeing a
way,
human like me, I mean.
so they're all kind of like clones.
Well then,
as
looks
far
like
as
my
I
plan
understand.
was a success.
So Van Damme is actually like
What
a human.
plan?
You 6,
You're, not
you're
telling me
now Ouroboros.
What?
Check the flame clocks in your irises. Do they look different to you?
Now you mention it.
Our flame clocks have changed shape.
You see it? That's the Ouroboros ring. Guess I did good. Entrusting this power to you.
So like Noah and his
That mark
guys, they're
there.
all like clones.
Late
So,
10th term, eh?
so allegedly they
3
only
months
live
left
about 10 years.
till your
till they die.
homecoming. That about right?
Hmm.
As for the rest of
Looks
you,
like she's got a
you're probably about 2 years off,
What was
right?
that?
Kind of like Logan's Run.
Yeah, a little bit.
Me. I've been alive 60 years. Or should I say 60 terms, by your counting. Yeah. I've been alive 6 times longer than you lot. This is how people are really meant to be. Listen, folks. That's not all. There's still something else that needs to be done. You guys, you want to survive? Live on? Hold the torch?
That's an awesome scar on his face.
You kids don't need to be fighting each other. Not anymore. But that doesn't mean you get to relax. From this moment on, those Mobius bastards are never gonna leave you alone. Because now, kids, you share a common destiny. They'll hunt you constantly, relentlessly, without rest. Even so, there's one place that might give you a chance. Sword March. The land pierced by a great sword. You gotta find our hope. Our city. It's the only way you're gonna defeat the real enemy. And reclaim what was lost the way the world and life should be. And listen, don't give up. 10 years? You kids deserve better.
I thought the real ending was
The only thing that can change all this is the will of Ouroboros. You kids, and you alone.
So that's what happens to people when they die. They kind of fade into these little pixie things. Well, I mean, let's just say Van Damme in this iteration did not last near as long as Van Damme in Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
An Agni and Offseer.
Oh, and also there's a person called an Offseer that plays a flute, and kind of like Yuna in Final Fantasy X, they kind of whisk people away to the far plane, or whatever it's called in this game. Can't remember what it's called.
They whisk people away to the
Afterlife.
the dragon clock.
And the afterlife.
The afterlife.
Yes, I can play the
You and I
flute
both
too.
went to the same place.
Yeah, Fog King is the ultimate baddie in Xenoblade 1's DLC content. That is true. I played that last year, actually. I got through that content last year. I was a little miffed that you started out flat at level 50. I really wish you could have carried over your data so you could just blow through the DLC. But it was fun though. So a little bit about me in this series. I have played Xenogears. I've played over half of Xenosaga Episode 1. I tried out 2. Haven't played 3. And I have minus like 1 or 2 super bosses.
So close to making it.
Minus 1 or 2 super bosses. Completely finished off Xenoblade Chronicles 1. And I've, for all intents and purposes, pretty much completely finished Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I haven't done all of the...
For doing this with me.
Well, this is what we're meant to do. To send on the voices of the departed is an Offseer's purpose.
To send on the voices of the departed is an Offseer's purpose. Right.
Sorry, that looks like that's a core crystal on her chest from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Looks like she's a...
We're leaving.
She's a blade,
Noah, Uni.
flesh eater.
What's up?
That's a long
The mission's over.
explanation, Will.
We've got an obligation. Need to report the sitch.
As do we. Time to withdraw. Mio, Senna.
Huh? But
what?
That's all.
come on, Tyon. Don't be rude.
It's hardly the time for pleasantries. We lost a great many of our comrades. We have to inform those still in the colony.
And we're any different. If you snuffheads hadn't come charging in.
Indeed.
Whoa.
Well, why don't we settle this here, right now?
Yeah? Bring it. I reckon I could go for some payback.
Lance,
Yeah?
that's
Put
enough.
your murder boner
What do you mean?
back in your pants, girl.
There's no point.
Seriously?
Before, when she and I transformed, I felt her thoughts. Or maybe her memories. There were so many. And then they were a part of me. There were so many different fragments. Hard to tell them apart. But even then, I understood. She's lost a lot fighting us. Kevez took away so much. She's experienced a lot of grief.
Transformed? You mean the biggin?
Yes, that's the
Yeah.
technical term. The biggin.
I felt it as well. Your grief. It was like mine.
Yeah, well...
And in one of those memories
Mio,
is something that could be our fault. That's what it's like in war, I suppose.
So, what is planned from here? Some kind enough to show face, but will hide again if this drag on.
True. Time is wasting itself.
You're right. Let's go. A lot's happened, but that seems best. You made the right decision, Lance. Sorry for confusing things.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Mio, shall we leave it at that?
Yeah.
There you have it. I sincerely hope for your safe return.
You take care too.
No, you
Take
don't.
care not to die in a ditch somewhere, that is.
Ouch.
The next time we meet, it will be as enemies. Don't forget that.
Ha! Don't worry, I've got a good memory.
Stop. Look at each other. Gaze into each other's eyes. Good, good. Now walk off. And don't look back again. And... scene. There you go. Good job, guys. Way to animate that up.
It's the enemy. The enemy's approaching. Our sworn enemy.
Uh-oh. That can't be good.
He looked back.
Okay, so this is teaching you. So now I gotta use Uni, which this is now kind of teaching me how to use the healers. Oh, okay. Alright. I am actually gonna save it here. I am fading pretty fast here.
Just part of the protocol, innit?
I am actually gonna cut it here, because I have had an extremely long week this week, and I got a butt-long day tomorrow. So quick programming note: there's going to be no streams tomorrow night. I will be out of town, so therefore I will not be here to do my typical rando Saturday nights. Excuse me. So I'm going to be playing Mr. Shifty on Sunday night on Discord only. So we're playing on Discord, and then we're also going to be recording it via OBS. So I will upload it to my YouTube channel. Which, if you're not, oh, I don't have my YouTube set up. So that's my YouTube profile. So if you like what you see here, please hit that follow button. I would greatly appreciate it. If you really like what you see, there's always subscribing as well as joining the Discord. We'd really love to have you there. Lots of fun stuff happens. So typically I play Borderlands 3 right now, but on Friday nights and Saturday nights I like to switch things up just a little bit. So we're playing Xenoblade on Fridays, and then a random game for my Steam library on Saturday nights. So that is how things are going to be this weekend. Will, thank you very much for hanging out with me in chat tonight.
Of course.
And so yes, so next stream on Twitch will be Monday night. We're playing Borderlands. So until then, my friends, good night, Isaiah Norris. Wherever you are.
Wherever you are.
And good night, everyone. Good night.